All right, how's it going, everyone? It's the Wednesday show. Been a while since I did a Wednesday, actually. Sorry, I wasn't here. I wasn't available on Monday, so I pushed it to Wednesday. And I think it's a good idea in hindsight because I've got a special guest. He's jumping in now. It is
Oh,
Mr. Felipe. Well, how are you doing, Felipe? Good to see you again.
good to see you too, Nick.
Yes, thanks for joining
Long
me.
time.
Perfect timing because you've got a fight announced. We will discuss everything, but how's everything been going in your life since I last saw
Everything,
you? I can't remember when the last time you fought. I'm trying to think. February, March.
yeah, five months ago, something like that.
Oh, geez. Was it December?
December.
Oh
Yes.
God, long time ago then.
Long time.
Okay, well, I bet you're happy to be back. So you will be fighting none other than the left meteorite himself, Kulabdam. One
Right.
Friday fights, 114 on June 27. How you feeling going into this fight? It's a very tough test, Felipe, isn't it?
Yeah, very tough opponent, Kulabdam. Very fast, southpaw as well, like a summer pet. And yeah, it will be a good fight. I really like Kulabdam since I came to one championship. The first time I came to one championship, I watched Kulabdam since the beginning of one championship. He's very good, very tough.
Yeah, and I don't know how Felipe, but somehow he still doesn't have the contract. Um, I
Yeah,
think he
I don't know
deserves it.
how.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he'll be looking to get that contract by beating you because you obviously do have a contract. You're a former title challenger,
yeah,
2 time. So I think he knows if he
yeah,
beats you, he's getting a contract. That must be
yeah,
the best motivation for you to stop this guy, right?
yeah. Uh, yeah, it's a big motivation. He's a very tough opponent, and I'm training very hard. Like I said before, I really like his style. His style is very nice to watch.
Yeah, he's very exciting, especially that last fight, that knockout, and the Lineker fight was great. So many good fights.
So
But
many
you
good
know, last
fights.
time I spoke to you after your win against Pet. You wanted some rematches. You were more interested in Nabil, in Haggerty. You wanted to look up. You didn't want to look down. You
Yeah,
said because there were people like Diakayev calling your name. But was did something
yeah.
change? Did you take this fight for another reason, or would you like to test yourself against someone? Obviously, Kulabdam does have an incredible skill set and resume. He's no slouch, is he?
Yeah. Uh, I want to keep fighting. I want to test myself, keep fighting, be active. I think it's very important for me. You know, of course, I'm look up to these guys. I'm looking to fight these guys. Nabil, look to fight Haggerty again, rematch. Even super leg. Uh, but I want to add. I want also be active. I want to also keep fighting. It's good for me for my career.
Yeah, like you say, you want to stay active. Has been
Stay
five
active.
months. Uh, Obviously, you'd like I think 3 months between fights, right? Or you'd like three a year at least.
Yeah. Three idea at least. It's a good number.
Well, yeah. What if you do finish this fight or you do beat Kulabdam, they can't deny you. Surely, he's looking for a contract, but I think you're looking for perhaps another title shot or a rematch with Nabil, or to fight someone like a
Yeah,
Superlek. Yeah,
yeah. This is my goal. Uh, I want to fight again for the title shot. I'm looking to fight Nabil again, rematch. This is my goal, and I hope to fight him soon, soon.
well, I would love to see it. Yeah, plenty of things have happened in that division since you last fought. I'll get your thoughts on it soon, but I'll just bring this comment story of the fight here saying, "What's up, Nick? Shout out to Lobo for always delivering exciting fights." I agree.
Yeah,
But I bet, Felipe, you probably don't want to have an exciting fight with Kulabdam, do you? You want to make it least exciting because, if it's exciting, it might mean he's going to hurt you with that left hand.
Yeah, yeah, he has very fast and heavy left hand. I will be very aware of it. I'm aware of it as well. And but I don't want to rush, I don't want to rush to knock out. Like I want to fight like a more free free style, I want to be more free in the ring, training my skills. I'm training new skills every day, so I want to to bring this artist artist artistic part of myself as well in the ring. So yeah, I don't want to rush. I want to fight and enjoy every moment of the fight, every rounds.
Yeah, and you've been used to fighting in the morning lately on the fight night cards. Are you excited to be on prime time in Asia again, to be fighting at nighttime? I don't know. Maybe you quite like the early fights. I don't really like being there so early. But what do you like?
Yeah, yeah, it's just I start training at nighttime again to adapt my timing because I get used to fight in the morning. It's good as well. I prefer to fight in the morning, but uh it's also excited fight at nighttime. A lot of people's, the a lot of people's screaming is excited.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere, definitely
Different
on the Friday
atmosphere.
fights. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Have you done a Friday fights before? I'm trying to think in my
No,
head.
I just went to do the corner to my friends
Yes.
for my friends. Yeah, and I don't remember last time when I fight at night time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was Nongo in Singapore, or I'm not
Ah,
even
yeah,
sure if that
yeah,
was
Singapore.
nighttime. Yeah, yeah, that was
Yeah, I don't remember.
yeah, it was a long day. There was so many
Long day,
fights.
long time.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago as well. You are a different fighter. You showed it last time out against Semapet. But talking of Nongo, yeah, he's obviously gone down to flyweight. Uh,
Yeah.
are you surprised by the success he's had there, or is it not a shock to you? Do you think he looks
Ah,
better there?
it's not a shock to me. No, Nongo is a very good fighter. He's a great fighter, and he just show us that even with his age, we can achieve a lot of things. He's he he's keeping fighting very well. His techniques, the power, very explosive. I like. Is that it give us motivation.
Are you happy at bantamweight, or would you consider maybe going down? He said the guys just got too big for me up there, but I think
Ah.
you're just the right size.
Yeah, I'm happy in the bantamweight. I think it's good for me. Fight at bantamweight is a perfect for me.
Yeah, well, they are some huge guys there. I mean, Nico Carrillo was there; he's gone up now. Nabil, I'm not sure will be there forever.
Yeah, I
But
don't
what
know.
did yeah, yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure
he
too.
walks. He told me he might end up being a lightweight, so not even just featherweight. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
No, I
But
don't think so. I don't think so.
what did you make of everything that happened in Japan though with him and Superlek and the belt? Now the belt is vacant. Seems like there's no clarity on what's going to happen, right, with the title.
Yeah, yeah. Was a great fight. Nabil always improving. We can see that he always improving the technique, the explosive game. Always more explosive and more technical. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna be next about the title, the belt, but they are doing very good. Nabil is doing very good. He's a very hard opponent, you know, to fight again, and everybody wants to fight him now. So excited for the division.
he seems to be a bit upset he's not the champion. Do you think he deserves to be given the
The
belt
champion.
after because he's interim champ, right? But I think he feels he should be the undisputed champ. What do you think?
I don't really know, because uh, Nabil didn't make weight. They agree something there. I don't know what they agree about the fight. If he agreed to fight, probably he couldn't get the belt. But I don't really know. I don't understand as well what's happening there in Japan.
Yeah, very confusing. I think
Very
they're
confusing.
talk they're talking about Haggerty and Nabil again as well. Or for the first time, do you think that'd be a good matchup, or do you feel Haggerty needs to get a win first after losing the belt?
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. It's interesting for me. I want to see Haggerty fight with Nabil as well. It will be an interesting fight, and I hope to fight both Haggerty and Nabil as well.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the next move if you beat Kulabdam, right? Because it makes the
Yeah,
most sense to me.
yeah. I would like to fight Nabil, Haggerty, Super Leg. I want to fight the guys above me. You know, I already have been fighting guys below, and then I think I deserve it.
Well, one of those guys below you, he was calling for your name, and you said, you didn't want to do that. That was Darkayev. He beat Semipet. What did you make
Yeah,
of that performance? Semipet obviously knocked him down, which was a bit of a shock. He then recovered
yeah,
and won the fight. But were you impressed by him?
yeah. He's strong. With small gloves, everything can happen. We cannot say, this guy is the favorite, the other guy no. With small gloves, everything can happen. So he's a very very strong, but he needs to improve a lot. It's not on my level yet.
Yeah. What do you think? If he gets a couple more wins, would you take that fight, or you
Yeah,
still
yeah,
looking
for
above?
sure, for sure. I'm looking to fight these guys, all of these guys. He's a good opponent, excited fight as well. Maybe in the future,
Yeah,
who knows?
yeah, but obviously two-time title challenger. This seems to be your goal, isn't it? One more run for the belt. You are 32 now. Do you feel you still have it in you to be the world champion in this division?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I still have time. Maybe five, maybe 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah, it's not too old, is it? 32. Longo is
No,
38,
no.
right?
Yeah, I'm full energy. Full energy
Yeah,
still.
yeah, of course. Working with John Boy, how is he at Tiger?
Who? Sorry?
John Hutchinson, sorry.
John Hutchinson.
John Boy,
John Boy. He's
the coach.
nice. He's nice.
Yeah, sorry.
John Boy. He's his birthday today. John Boy.
How was his birthday? Happy birthday, John Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he
Happy
is he
birthday.
32 as well, or a bit older?
He looks very young. Yeah, his energy is amazing at the gym.
Yeah, he's good.
His energy is
And
amazing.
how about Fabricio? I know you guys are training. I'm still waiting to hear when he's maybe going to defend his MMA belt. Has he got any
Yeah.
updates?
Yeah, I don't heard about Fabrício a long time ago. He's in Brazil now, and I hope I hope I hope to see him fight soon. He's a great fighter. I love to watch Fabrício fight. His aggressive style is very very nice to watch.
Yeah, we hope he is back soon. Well, here's a question from the chat. If you have any questions and you're watching, please get them in. Story of the fight: us having fought both Nabil and Haggerty. Who would you rather rematch, or is it just whoever has the belt?
I would like to fight. Like I said before many times, I would like to fight uh, Super Leg. I would like to fight these guys, Nabil, Haggerty rematch. Even Nongo, I say many times before. I called Nongo many times before, but he changed the division already.
Yeah, see, he's now down. I would love to see that fight again, though. Is that one you kind of still think about? You know, even if it was a few years ago now, 2022 March, I believe. So, is that something that still haunts you a little bit, and you want to, make up for that?
Yeah, yeah, because happened some things there in the fight. Before the fight, they call me short time. I have short time to train. I feel I was not 100% at the day as well. I was respecting him too much, and now the things is different. Now the things is different.
And with the Haggerty fight, I think a lot of times I see people. Obviously, it was fight of the year, but a lot of time people say they were a bit upset about the when you knocked him down and he had the count on the ropes. Were you what did you make of that situation?
Yeah, I got like a bit frustrated, a bit upset after that, after the first round. So I sit down in the corner and I was a little bit like confused with myself. And then about the fight, yeah, I'm not upset. That he won the fight. He could come back after the knockdown. The referee, I think, in my opinion, like I said many times before, I think he did wrong. He stopped too early. But fights, fight. Everything can happen, and I just like forgive. I just like don't think about it anymore.
That's very nice of you. A question from Tetsuya here. Wondering if Vero does she hit hard like a man?
Vero hits very hard. She's fast and hit very hard like I mean at the training, in the training.
Yeah, were you impressed with her performance against Junior Fairtex a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I trained with Vero together many times. We was doing sparring together many times, and she always like to do like aggressive style walking forward. I like to watch fights like that. I like a aggressive style like her. And
Yeah, do you think she may win the? I know she wants to challenge for a title in Muay Thai or kickboxing. Do you think she has what it takes to beat Pet Gija or Alicia Rodriguez?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think she has. I think she has. She needs to train a lot of different styles, because if you at one is the athletes at one, they are very complete. So if she fight Alicia or this different fighters like a Muay Thai, very Muay Thai style, it's a bit harder. She needs to train more the kicks, more the block, more the moving, more the footwork. But is that the way? She's in the way? She has very strong punch and just a few things to change.
Okay, another one from Tetsuya saying, "Will you use more Rabona kicks in your fights? It went viral last time."
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I will, I will
Yeah, I
use
enjoyed it.
Habona
Um,
kick.
yeah, I enjoyed it. Uh, well, if you have any more questions for Felipe, get them in now. I don't want to keep him too long, but yeah, what's the plan, Felipe? You got about a month to go now for the fight.
Yeah,
You must be stepping things up, right?
yeah, yeah. 1 month. I'm training very good. I start training very hard a few weeks ago, and the training is going well. Just preparing myself mentally, as well for this fight. Kulabdam is very fast. He's aggressive, but he's not the kind of fighter who walks forward all the time. He's smart fighter. Many people superestimate him. Superestimate. I don't know how to spell very well in English. Superestimate. Superestimate.
Um,
Many
how do you
people
say it, sir?
how to say, don't give much credit to him. Don't give much credit.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I don't know. Many people don't give him much credit, but he's very, very. I hear many people say. I can hear many people say, "Ah, you're gonna win the fight. Blah blah blah. It will be easy." But no, it's not easy. I don't see this fight as easy like that. He's a tough
No,
opponent.
he's very good, very tough guy.
Very good.
One of my
Uh,
favorite fighters.
yeah.
One from story of the fight here. So, any other fun techniques you learned in the gym but haven't been able to throw in a fight yet?
Yeah. Have many different skills. I learn every day different skills, and I hope to do in the fight. That's why I say like I want to bring more the artistic side to the ring, my artistic Pima style, right? They call in Thai Pima. I want to be more smart in the ring, fight like different, more free. Don't rush too much to knock out. I think it's better.
And Tetsuya again back with a question. Are you interested in the kickboxing? And what are your thoughts as well on Yuki Yoza? A very good debut last week.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very interested on kickboxing. These guys, Yuki Yoza, they are very good, very great fighter. They kick a lot. It's different to see like somebody kicking a lot in kickboxing. And I want to fight. I only have one fight on kickboxing. I want to fight again, and I can fight these guys as well.
Yeah,
Easy work.
um, easy work.
Easy work.
I'm trying to remember who you fought. Rodlek, wasn't it, in kickboxing? 2021, right?
2020, 21, long time.
Yeah, unanimous decision win. So you're undefeated in
Undefeated.
kickboxing in one.
Undefeated.
Maybe you're gonna make a run for the belt. We could have the Haggerty rematch in kickboxing, not Muay Thai.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Will be a great fight.
But Muay Thai is more of your thing, right?
Yeah, I love to fight Muay Thai. I think Muay Thai is more interesting. Muay Thai is more aggressive, more excited. Kickboxing is more like yeah, it's like fighting. It's like a fight, but it's more like it's not so aggressive. That you can fight. It's not so much damage because no elbows, not you know big
You prefer
gloves.
the violence. Okay.
I prefer the violence.
And how is I ask you every time, how's the cafe recovery foods in Phuket? How's it doing?
I think the cafe is going very well. Right now, low season, but we are doing very well there. Very good.
All right. If anyone is in Phuket, go check it out. Where is it? Is it near the gym, right? Or
In Surin, near the Revolution Gym in Surin.
okay, go check it
Surin
out.
Beach.
Surin
Recovery food.
Beach
Recovery food Phuket.
Recovery Foods Phuket. I still haven't
Yeah.
been, so I need to go as well.
You should, you
I'll
should, you
check it out.
should try. You
I
should try
haven't
the
been back
food.
for yeah. I haven't been there for 3 years. So I'm hoping to go
Three
soon.
years. Wow.
Yeah,
3 years.
yeah. I was stuck there for a couple months during the pandemic, and
Yeah.
but I was at Bang Tao Gym, so I saw Fabricio a couple times around. I saw I went down to Tiger, but they didn't let me in. I was just there with my camera and my mic, hoping they would let me
Yeah.
in to interview people. But
Sometimes.
they said I have to fill in a form online. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so I left. But
It's true.
Johnny Betts said next time just call him, so I will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It will be
uh,
nice. Call me
yeah,
as
you know
well.
Johnny Betts, right? Yeah, I'll call you.
Just that.
Yeah. uh, okay, Lobo times Debbella collab. When you would you like to ever train with John Debbella? He's a fun kickboxer, right?
John Debbella. Yeah, yeah. Can train. We can train.
Yeah,
Debbella.
he's in Canada though, long way away. All right,
Ah,
I'll leave you there, Felipe. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday
thank you so
night.
much,
Um,
Nick.
yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to it. Do you know if you're the main event, by the way? Because at the moment you're on the poster in your main event slot. Is that what you're expecting to be the last fight of the night?
Uh, I don't really know. I don't see anything yet. You talk about the main event? Right.
Yeah, because you and Kulabdam, you're the you're currently the biggest fight on the poster, right? You know what I mean? Sorry, do you know what I mean? I'll show you the poster
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I have to shake again. I don't understand very much.
Yeah, because you're right now. It looks like you're the main event. So I'm just saying, do you
Ah,
know if you'll be the final fight on the show, or are they gonna
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
have a title fight or something?
I don't know as well. They don't tell me anything. I
Well,
don't know.
it'll be good. I always enjoy a
Will be good.
Felipe Lobo main event. It's usually fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
probably at this time I will be fighting on Friday,
yeah,
27.
that's it. All right. So the Debbella collab story of the fight meant you should sell his coffee at your cafe, not you two should train together because John Debbella has his own brand of coffee. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't see. I don't see. Should sell my his coffee on my
Yeah,
coffee. Okay.
I'll
Oh,
I'll bring
let's
you. Yeah, I'll bring you a bag
bring me. Let's
in
make a
Bangkok
business.
next month. You can try it out.
All right, I will try.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks, Felipe.
Thank you, Debbella.
Appreciate. Yeah. I'll
Thank you,
see you
Nick.
in a few weeks in Bangkok, hopefully. Yeah. And good luck with the rest of the prep. And
Thank you,
we'll
guys.
see you there, Lumpini Stadium, Kulabdam. Any final words?
Hope to see everybody there at one Lupini. Will be excited fight, and I will bring the show to everybody. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go. All right. Thanks, Felipe. I appreciate it, mate.
Thank you,
And
Nick.
yeah, we'll speak to you
Appreciate it.
soon.
Speak to
Okay,
you soon.
sir. Yes, sir. All right. That was Felipe Lobo. I'm gonna
Thank you.
continue talking to everyone. I'm gonna recap the news, but you enjoy your night, Felipe.
See you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay. See you. Sir. All right. That's Felipe. Appreciate it. We've got some news to talk about as well. Talking of that show, they have added a few fights to that today and yesterday. So we knew already Felipe Lobo against Kulabdam, currently in the main event slot, and Sixan and Muay Thai in a 140-pound catchweight. Uh, Interestingly, again, Sixan doing another 140 pounds. But yes, just as I was coming out of the gym earlier, they announced this fight. Payak is back against Aslam Ortikov. Yes, flyweight Muay Thai. So Payak staying at flyweight. There was rumors, yes, before his last fight he may go down to strawweight. It has not materialized, but yes, this is a tough fight. Ortikov on a big win streak. I think seven. Was it 7 fights? Just coming off a win over Deadwang Lek as well. Unanimous decision. Yeah, yeah, he has a good resume on one Friday fights. So very tough test for Pan Payak. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But they haven't added it on the website. But another fight that was announced, I think today as well. That is the return of none other than Nadaka Yoshinari. So obviously he made his debut last in March, sorry, a few months ago. He's back now. He will be fighting Ban Lulok atomweight Muay Thai. So this show is shaping up quite nicely, if I do say so myself, 4 nice fights there. But yes, I imagine they might add a title fight or something that would really sell it. But I'm not complaining. I like what they've got so far. Fun group of fights. This event says story of the fight. Yeah, I think I need some of that coffee to wake up. Or that'd be a bad idea. It's 10:30 p.m. I didn't really catch your drift earlier. Sorry. I got it right. I will bring him a bag of Debbella espresso. Yes. Socially patterned defect thing. Kulabdam reminds me of Alex Pereira with his left hand. He must just takes people out. Yes, absolutely. He has that left meteorite, as they call it. That last fight was an incredible finish against Furzan Cicek. No word on it being a pay-per-view, says Chester. Shout out to Chester, one of my members. Just like story of the fight here, just like Tetsuya and official Lewis. So if you want to help me out, please become a member, by the way, for the price of a coffee. I think it is. You can help support the mission, help me make better content, help pay my contributors. You get a nice championship belt next to your name. You get some extra privileges as well. You can check what you get, some fun extras. But yes, main thing, you're supporting me, helping the channel grow. And yes, no word on it being a pay-per-view. I don't know, actually. Let me check that website. Didn't seem to say pay-per-view. Mystery. I don't know. You might know more than me, Chester, because you buy the pay-per-views, and I think you had a deal, didn't you, last year? And then they offered one free one because there was no title fight on the December one or something. And then I don't know. I haven't kept track with what's happening on that. But yeah, I don't see any hint of pay-per-view. I see I'm on the Watch.1FC platform. It doesn't have a pay-per-view sign next to it or anything. So, well, depends what you like. If you want one to get some money, then maybe you want it to be pay-per-view. If you don't want to spend any money, you might be happy it's not. I know Chester likes to support One Championship and buy the pay-per-views, as he's a good fan. I think he even turned down his refund for 1172. What a man. Percy asking, what's the status on the Fighting Panda? Did one dissolve her weight class? Don't know what's going on with strawweight. It definitely isn't active. I think that's fair to say. So much so that the strawweight MMA champion has had to come down to atomweight just to get a fight. And I did interview Stamp Fairtex earlier. Please check that out on the channel after this show, of course, or at your own leisure. But Stamp, I asked Stamp who should fight Denise first. Stamp said Hamso Hee, then Ayaka, then or Zhong Jingnan. So she seemed to intimate that Zhong Jingnan has come down to atomweight, perhaps permanently. So I don't know. I'm sure she'll keep the belt. And then when Stamp's healthy, I think they'll try and book that fight against Stamp versus Zhong Jingnan at strawweight. I just don't think that they want to keep that division active if Zhong is the champ. I feel if Stamp had the belt, they probably would find more challenges for her. That seemed to be the plan. They were booked to fight in Denver last year. That one fell through as well. So I don't know. I think, yeah, I'd love to see Zhong Jingnan defend her belt. She's a dependable main eventer on incredible record, mostly, especially at strawweight. I think the only blemish is that loss to Angela in atomweight. So I think, yeah, I would love to see her get some more fights. I know she fought recently, but it was Mengbo. It was at atomweight when both of them are strawweights essentially, so they could have done it up there. But anyway, I digress. Correct. Yeah, I thought so, Chester. Off topic, but I dig the New Yorker poster in the back. Cool edition. Ah, yeah, I forgot I put that in here today. So that's just a mistake, actually. I do like the poster, but it's usually outside in the living room. But we got a new sofa delivered today, and the sofa's a bit bigger than the last one, so the space where the New Yorker was sitting against the wall is now being covered by this new sofa. So we just put it in here while they delivered the new one, and then I completely forgot it's there actually. So natural it looks in the back. But yes, it is a cool one. I do like that picture. But I'm not sure how long I'll get to keep it in here. You'll see the horse again next week. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can bargain to keep it in here. Payak fight was just announced too. Yes, against Ortikov. I just touched on it briefly. That's Nadaka. Sorry. Where is Payak? There it is. Yes. So 4 fights now we have for the tentpole, shaping up quite nicely indeed. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like this poster. I might keep it or ask. Definitely better than most of the things I've got in this room, but it's all moot anyway because I think I'm going to be losing this room quite soon to my child who is going to be born in September. So apparently this room will be the nursery. I will no longer have my own home office. I'm not sure what I'm going to do actually. Yeah, I might have to do the shows somewhere else, or I could do it in the living room. We'll see what happens. I'll find a space. I was saying I could still do them in here, but apparently that's not a go. I will lose the rights to the home office. It's a shame. I've always dreamed of having a home office, and only had it for a couple years now. 2-3 years. It's a shame. I will miss it. Rooftop streams. Yeah, I could do the rooftop. It's incredibly hot, especially at this time of year. Internet not great either up there. It's not much better down here, to be honest. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We were maybe thinking of moving apartment, but I think that's now off the table. So don't worry, I'll make sure the streams still happen. I'm looking to do more interviews as well. I've got Superlek tomorrow, so you can look forward to that one. It's quite late though, so I'm not sure you might see it until Friday morning. But I got him around 9 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. Thailand time. I was thinking of doing a live for it. Not sure if you think you'd like to see that, then put your enthusiasm in the comment box, or if you just want to wait till I upload it and watch it then, I don't mind. Yeah, I had Stamp today, but I was thinking of trying to get her on live, but the time wasn't very friendly. It was 2 p.m. here and a little too early for America, a little too late for some people. I mean, yeah, we could have maybe done it, but please check out the interview. I thought it was really good, so give it a view. It's not. All my long form content's suffering these days. It's only got 90 views. This is insane, guys. 90. Stamp Fairtex. Please do yourself a favor. Go watch the interview with Stamp when you can. I promise it was interesting. Had some good updates from her. I'll give you a sneak preview, to be honest. There it is. So that's me. Yeah, she said some cool things. She was pretty fired up when I asked her, about the people saying she might retire She said, remember my words. I don't think about retiring even though I'm injured already. I want to stop when I should, not because my knee is effed up. Do you understand? I never actually heard Stamp swear before. It was still pretty sweet the way she did it. But yeah, you can also read that article if you prefer on BangkokPost.com. I would appreciate a page view. There it is. I wrote it up, some of it. I will have some more stories with her tomorrow. I got a bit of content from that. I got her thoughts on Denise and everything. But yes, one championship. Stamp Vertex vows, I will not retire. Plans a late 2025 return. Yeah, that is the plan. She is targeting a comeback around the end of the year. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that. I thought we may not see Stamp until next year. That was the worry. I'm trying to get the quote here. But yes, she returned by the end of 2025. Remains her goal. Nothing's guaranteed. I think this year I can fight. In 6 months I can, she said. It's all up to my knee. Really hungry to fight already. Basically, yeah, she doesn't want to push the knee too hard. This is why she did not go through with the fight with the knee. She felt, even though it was 4 months away, she could not push as hard as she needed to in training yet. And if she did, it would have perhaps done further damage. And I said it a few times. I've had the same injury Stamp had, and then I did not rehab it properly. I rushed back because I used to be a bit thinner than you know me now, and I used to play a lot of football, and I rushed back. I was so excited to play football again because it was my whole life back then. I played 3, 4, 5 times a week and in the UK. And yeah, I just tore that meniscus again, redid the same knee, and then I had a second surgery. And my life's never been the same. I'm just not been able to do as much physically, in terms of running and walking. Yeah, if I walk too long, I get pain there. If I run on the wrong surface, I get a lot of pain. Put on a lot of weight. Yeah, just I would hope she takes it seriously. I think she is. So I'm behind her decision to postpone the fight again. But check out the article, a bit more detail in there. Check out the interview on YouTube, and I will be writing up some more. But she talked me through everything she went through, the emotions and the process of just handing that belt to Denise. The decision, it was a tough one. So please enjoy it, support me, but treat yourself to some good content. I promise it's good. And while you're there, check out, there's a landing page, bangkokpost.com/sports/one-championship. You get that link in my bio on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, Facebook. Just bookmark it. Come back. As I'm trying to get fresh content up there every day when possible. Some days it's not possible, but I will have some stuff up tomorrow, guaranteed. I will have definitely some of this. I'll write up some of this Felipe Lobo chat tonight. If there's time, I'll be getting some Super Leg stuff out there. I'll have some more Stamp for you. And Thursday's a busy one anyway. We've got Friday fights, face-offs. So yeah, keep it tuned. Enjoy. Check out my Yuki Yoza article. If you didn't catch my Yuki Yoza interview with Ichi on Friday after the fight, we had him on the live stream. I've clipped up that interview and put it there. If you want to just check out the interview, there's a fresh video on the channel, or you can just go read it. Yeah, Yuki Yoza. This is the nice soundbite I love. He says, "Someone's leg will break if he fights super leg. He wants super leg next. Um, he's saying, yeah, it'll be a battle of the leg kicks. Since the belt is in my eyes, I'm going for Haggerty. But if you talk about someone in the rankings I'd like to fight, that is going to be super leg. I think it will play out like a leg kick war. It's going to be a challenge of whose leg will break first. Yes, I like that. I like that fight. I think it's great. Yeah, there we are. So you can check out Bangkok Post. You can check out all my written content there. Let me get to the chat quickly. First time dad, Percy says, congratulations. Yep, first time dad. Slightly unprepared, but no, I'm quite excited. I thought I would be more nervous or whatever, but I'm pretty chill with it all. It's got a good situation. Yeah, think I'll enjoy it. I'm gonna be. I volunteered to stay up with the kid. The first 6 months or so, and I'll just become nocturnal, and because it doesn't really matter when I do my live streams are late at night, and my gym is in the evening, and I can do my work whenever. Really, probably suits me actually to be waking up late, and yeah. So I'm gonna basically stay up till 6 a.m. I think every night for a while. But maybe there'll be more live streams just to entertain myself. But yes, excited. Posting it to MMA subreddit right now. Needs more views. Story of the fight. Wow, thank you. What a nice guy. My guy Will. Appreciate it. I was a bit baffled. It's only got 90 views. I don't know. Maybe because I put a star asterisk out swear word in the title. I don't know. Well, I feel long form content just hasn't really been clicking for me for a while. It's the channel sort of launched on long form in Denver, and then it took off massively with the shorts in November with Rodtang and Rug that event. So I'm gonna try and swing it back to long form. I'm gonna be doing more interviews, I think. Also, there seems to be a slight more advertising money in that. Not that I'm making much, but it definitely has dropped off. So I'll try and see what I can do. Yeah, but I want to get some good original interviews out, especially in between events. So I have got Super Leg tomorrow. I put some feelers out for some other big names. So keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, expect some big stars every week. That's the plan now. Do you think one was trolling RDR when they posted his fight to Malik in person? I think they did try to troll him. Yeah, I saw that. As soon as I saw it, I thought, "Oh no, this is not the right thing to do." Because even if, there's, I just don't think they might be angry that he kind of trashed them a bit in his press conference at the UFC when he first joined the first fight, so they maybe want to get him back. But I think take the high ground, whatever you want to say, and I think RDR was a good servant to one championship. He would have stayed if they'd kept him active. I think he just wanted activity. He's getting it now with UFC, and he's kind of close to a title shot. I think if he beats Whitaker. So I've said it all along. I'm really sad that what happened with RDR in one. I think he would still be there. I wish he was still there. He's one of the best pound for pound fighters they had in MMA and across all the disciplines and everything. Were they trying to troll him? Probably. I think it maybe backfired though, because I think a lot of people pointed out, well, he got knocked out by a heavyweight, and also it's felt a little bit wrong. I think they deleted the posts not too long after, so that was the right call. Don't need to do it. It's needless. needless, and probably backfired on him a little bit. But I got nothing but love for RDR. I'm so happy he's doing really well, and I just wish, yeah, as a fan and someone who works covering it, I'd love to still see him in one. I'd love to still interview him. I'd love to still watch his fights. He was one of the best. Vegan says, "Do you enter JCK Fight Night 100?" I don't know what that is. Um, Name 3 fights we need to see by the end of the year. Oh God, I could name a lot, but I'd love to see Prajanchai Debbella. That's my main one, really. I'd love to see. Oof. What else? I want to see some general resolution to the bantamweight kickboxing belt. So whether it's Nabil versus Haggerty or Nabil versus Superlek, yeah. And I think Rodtang Nongo needs to happen as well. I want to see some resolution to the flyweight Muay Thai belt because that's been vacant for half a year now. Bit ridiculous. Nocturnal Nick Atkin. Yeah, that's my new mythical fight name. I know you've been at the Muay Thai gym. Yeah, I'm not actually doing any Muay Thai though. I'm just doing the strength and conditioning, but I love it. Been going 4-5 times a week. Yeah, Monday to Thursday, then Saturday morning. No Saturday class this week, which is good because I'm gonna watch the mighty Red Devils. Where is it? Man United. Yeah, are coming to Hong Kong on Friday. They're playing. So the stadium's about. I can see it from my window. I'll be walking down the hill and going to watch them. Probably lose. They're playing the Hong Kong national team, so they'll probably lose that one as well. But it'll be a fun day. I'll probably be quite tired. So Saturday morning, I don't really want to do any squats. There's always squats on Saturday morning, so I will be glad that one is not on. But yes, enjoying the gym life. It's fun. It's they're always playing one championship fights on the TV at the reception desk, and I bore everyone to death every time, saying, "Oh, I was there." They had Takaru and people like on the other day. Yeah, and it's fun. There's some people there. Emily Chong trains there. You may know if you watch One Friday Fights. She's had a couple fights with One now. She's there every day, getting back from her shoulder injury. YouTube algo is horrible lately. Story of the fight says they switch it up constantly with shorts versus long form. Yeah, I've been kind of my numbers are down in every way. Don't know what's going on. I might pivot back to long form. We'll see. But the shorts are what got me to the dance, But they're definitely drying up with the money. Ooh, Percy says, do you think One's still going to the US this year? No, I do not think they'll go. I think they removed that December one from their website as well. Just checking. Well, they've not removed it. It's just now it's at Lumpini Stadium. So Fight Night 38 will be Lumpini Stadium. Yeah, and then the next thing after December is Denver in June 26th. So I think that'll be the next America show, Percy. Hope it happens this time. I hope Stamp is fit and healthy. Yeah, I'll be there if it's June. I'll be there. It's a shame. I was just starting to price things up, and I have a buddy in New Jersey. I was gonna go swing by, see him because again the mighty Red Devils are playing a preseason friendly in New Jersey the weekend before Denver. So I was gonna swing by there, hang out in New York a few days, head down to Denver. I was looking forward to the trip. A shame. Is Rodtang versus Haggerty 3 happening? Percy asked. Yeah, that's gone quiet, that one. I don't think it's happening, no. There was a bit of back and forth. I think Rodtang wants to stay at flyweight. Or he also wanted a kickboxing title fight, but I think Haggerty wanted Muay Thai. I think one wanted Muay Thai. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But also, I think, yeah, Rodtang may have decided he's best off sticking at flyweight. I think that's true. From the last performance from him, I'd rather see him just stay dialed in with his diet and everything, not balloon up again. Although I saw a picture of him the other day from playing football. Looks like he's put on a bit of weight, but don't we all in between fights? Not that I fight. But no, I think he can get down with the help of Peter, condition nutrition. I'd rather see him stay dialed in, challenge Superleg for the flyweight kickboxing belt, or fight Nongo for the flyweight Muay Thai belt. If he's not going to do these side quests, as we call them, let's see Rodtang get a belt again. I know he'd like that. Nick keeping the Muay Thai training secret so he can surprise his first opponent. I wish. I do want to try it out sometime. I think now's not the time. I'm just trying to get my body a bit more in shape, shall we say. Definitely could do with losing. I've lost a bit. I've been doing it for 2 months, and I've gained some muscle already. I lost some weight, so I just want to keep going on the slow progress. And I think in 6 months or so, I might look drastically different if I just keep doing the steady thing. 6 months to a year, and then I might try and get involved with the Muay Thai, because I look at the classes every day, and it just looks like I know I can't do that. My body will die. But if I build up my legs, especially my legs, I've always been quite weak. I always skip leg day for 20 years. So I'd like to get involved. It looks quite fun. I just want to be capable of doing it, and not die on my ass. Chester's 3 fights. For me, it's JDB Predenchai, Superbon Noiri. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I would like that too. Number 1 is Tenkai Akbar Abdullayev. That is a good shout, actually. Yeah, that's a good shout. They've gone quiet on that. That was in January, wasn't it? I'd have thought they would have had a quick rematch with what happened. Tenkai getting completely dominated, bell to bell, pretty much. Well, the first round was not that, it was pretty competitive, but yeah, Akbar missed weight or hydration, so he wasn't able to win the belt. Got a 5th round TKO, I think it was. Good evening, Nick. Shandy, what's up? Official Lewis is Man United just lost to the Asian All-Stars. LOL. Oh, no, you're not. You're serious? Jesus. I'm not ready for this. I literally going to watch them lose to Hong Kong on Friday. I'm paying through the nose for the privilege of it. Not ready for this humiliation. I've never heard an event being moved to 14 months away, Shandy says. Yeah, I see skepticism. I said it before. I think, yeah, there were multiple fights I know of that they were trying to book to replace that stamp fight. Maybe even they wanted both of 2 replacement fights, but they didn't come off. There are 2 big ones I know for a fact they were looking at, which did not happen. I think if they had been able to book those fights, they would have done the event, because I think they would have still been confident of selling enough tickets for it. I just think, yeah, maybe they thought without, if you don't go to America with Stamp or Rodtang, I think they're not going to do a good gate. You need 1 or 2 of, ideally you need both on the card. As we saw the first time they went there, the crowd went nuts for them. They had DJ at the time, though, but DJ's since retired. They've also lost Angela Lee in that time. Uh, I think I said it again. They've got probably the next big thing is Nabil. I feel, and Superlex reliable, Haggerty's reliable. I think Nabil has the crossover appeal though to go mainstream, and the way Zampa and Rodtang have, as mainstream as Muay Thai can get. So which is more than it ever has been. To be fair, like if you look at Rodtang, I know Stamp's MMA, but she comes from Muay Thai background. But yeah, they're definitely leading the way for one, and I think doing wonders for the global image of Muay Thai. I think Nabil can do that. He connects with a younger audience. He's got that unique look, the body, yeah, and he fights like a monster. Combat Sports Today is here. Another member. Shout out to Combat Sports Today. Please subscribe to all their content as well if you don't already. They are on every platform. Phil, a very hard-working lad. Help him out. And CFR Network, again, go check them out too. Good day, good night, all. Yeah, subscribe to their channel. Get them on everything. Appreciate the support. Ooh, sorry. Just ate earlier before the show. Vegan says, when's Zlatan Jitmagnon debut fight against your son? I was a little confused when I read that. Then I remembered. So Rodtang mentioned he might call his son Zlatan. Yeah. So I'm having a girl though, so they can't fight. Sorry, Vegan. I did joke with Rodtang in the hotel after he fought in Japan. We played a bit of FIFA. I said, oh yeah, I'm having because his wife was there as well, and she's I think she's a bit further along than my missus, but we were talking. I said, yeah, having a kid as well. He said, oh wow, congrats. I said, yeah, gonna call the baby Rodtang. We laughed. We did laugh. Just great banter, me and Rodtang. No, I don't think he even understood what I was talking about. He did laugh when I chose to be Man United on FIFA. He looked at me and said, are you sure? Because that's how shit they are. Right. What do you think about GFL, Geriatric Fight League, being dead on arrival? I don't know. I loosely follow it on socials. Usually just I get the updates from, Combat Sports Today. I see posting about it mainly. And it looked like it had some cool names, from mostly, from the past. And I'm always up for fighters getting paid, and I'm always up for seeing new organizations because it gives more places for fighters to go. I don't want to see the UFC. I'm back. I think. Sorry, I think my feed cut out slightly. Wi-Fi has been a bit dodgy for a while. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up soon anyway. We've hit an hour. I'll just try and get to these comments. Malakin would have been great on the US card. Percy, I agree. Him and Rug. Hope they do that fight. Either that could be another one for your list, Chester. Yeah, we need some big fights soon. Lots of good matchups coming, but nothing feels big yet. Yeah, definitely we need I think I said it last time. I mean, it's a bit of a lull right now. Could do with some big fights being announced. Superbon seemed to call out Noiri on Friday fights, but he said, let's do it in Japan. And I don't think the Japan show is till later in the year. So if they're going to wait till then, it's need something big now. July, definitely. June, July, I thought we might get something. Well, we had the tentpole in June, but it doesn't have like a blockbuster big fight on it. So we'll see. Alive Bread. It's not just Rodtang versus Haggerty gone silent. Same for Superlek versus Nabil, Kuyati versus Tawanshai, Superbomb versus Noiri and Rugrug. Suddenly all went silent. We've gone a few months without any big fight news. I guess that feeds into what we're just saying. Yeah, I agree. Alive Bread, definitely. It's too quiet. Too quiet. I feel that the hammer might be about to drop, and they may just announce something big. I'd love an Impact Arena event in July, but I feel like maybe it's too close now. It probably wants 3 months build up to that. So maybe August, September. I'm not picky. I'll take anything. But if it's just going to be like fight nights at Lumpini until whenever the Japan show is, it's definitely, going to feel a bit flat. Right. Binuen signed with GFL. Yeah, I was going to say she's one of the names I recognized on there. Love B. I wish she was still in one, to be honest. I don't think she would be out of place, with some of the atom weights they have. Although I feel like she would do better at if they had a division below. She's just a little too small for atom weight. She got a great heart. I always remember that win over Ritu Fogat. Legendary. And Ritu's still with one. She just lost to Ayaka in Qatar. So who knows? She could possibly still be worthy of a spot. But yeah, that's in the past. Maybe Bangkok, December near Lumpini, CFR. Is that you saying you might be there, or you want to do a show there? You want to do a show? If you're there, hit me up when you're there, and I'll say hello. Sure, I'll be there. Vegan interview Angela about her comeback fight. I'm pretty sure she's not coming back. So yeah, I don't know if she would do an interview. She was in Thailand recently, I think for a friend's wedding, and I saw she was at Bang Tao. I don't think she's fighting though. Yeah, I'm just checking her Instagram. I don't think so. I'd love it. Yeah, if she did. Solution, as always, is booking a big Ben Tainan fight. Yeah, Ben Tainan, it seems like they're putting more content out about him. I think he's got something booked. He had something booked, I think, for Denver. So he may still have that same date, the August 1st date, which they moved it to the Lumpini. So he might be coming back soon. Obviously, he finished his doping suspension in April. Percy is one coming back on MMA bouts. I don't feel it's as there was that year they just did about 12 MMA fights over the whole year, but I don't think it's like that. Let's look at the card next week. I will do a full preview of Fight Night 32 next Monday. Here is the card. So Muay Thai. Is it a lightweight MMA? Rasulov, a Bevy, I think, could feasibly be a title eliminator. Ibrahim Dawev, Magomed Akayev, I don't know who that is. I remember Dawev missed hydration or weight for the fight with Pakatu, I think it was. A few months ago in March, was it? So yeah, 3 MMA fights. Vina, guy lost to Cade, Rotolo, and Jabir Jabrilov. I saw this guy fight on Friday Fights. He's a monster. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like MMA is firing on all cylinders, that's for sure. Haven't got top contenders or champions on these cards, which is a shame. Yeah, well, you've got guys like Fabricio and sitting around, and Jared Brooks. I want to see. Yeah, let's get these divisions going with the contenders and do it at Fight Night if you have to. Yeah, do it at Lumpini. Yes, indeed. Best you. You will. Yeah. See you there. Hit me up. I got plenty of time for you, sir. We'll hang out. I can show you around town if you need. I don't know. You may know Bangkok already, but I've been there a few times for sure. Chester's hoping for a big August Impact show. I like big fights in the summer. Yeah, I love this show. There's a poster somewhere behind me, I think. Is there? The stamp the one Stamp got injured for. That Impact show last summer was great. Although even though it was in the morning, still thought it was great. I would like to see them do another card there in the summer. Okay. Official Lewis says might go to Bangkok for either August, September fight night, depending on the card. Don't want to go to a Mingles card. Well, again, Lewis, hit me up if you're there. We'll hang out for sure. The cards are always good. They always deliver. They seem a bit underwhelming sometimes on paper, but they're always fun. Where's Rug Shen? I have no idea. Anatoly versus Ben. I don't think that's the fight. There we go. I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, I've already gone past my hour that was planned. I will. Yeah, I'll be back with a Superlek interview tomorrow. May go live. Not sure. I'm gonna think about it. If you want to see it live, let me know in the comments on here or on socials, whatever, or just message me if you know me well enough to, if you care. Otherwise, yeah, there will be a Superlek interview, and I think Friday I will not be going live like last week. That was a bit of a test run, but I'm thinking of perhaps doing it more often. So just not this week. I've got the Man United match. Going to watch them lose to Hong Kong, as I said. All right, yeah, Chester wants it live. Okay, maybe we'll do it live. You all can ask some questions. I gotta go though, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe, please. If you want to help out and you can, please become a member. Help support the channel, and come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll be here again with Superlek, none other than Superlek. But if not, next live would be a Monday. I'll be doing a One Fight Night 32 preview. So plenty of stuff to discuss then. But who knows? Yeah, there might be some big news tomorrow. They're dropping a lot of fights now for Friday fights. Tentpole. Thank you guys for watching Story of the Fight. Thanks everyone. Thanks to all my members, Chester and Official Lewis and Combat Sports Today. I saw earlier in the chat. I'm not sure where the others are. They're slacking. No, but love my members. Appreciate it. It's every little really helps me just put out extra content, especially when I go away on these trips. Got to pay my video guy Giuliano. All right, appreciate it, lads. I'm off. See you all maybe tomorrow. All right.